Macaron, yeah, macaron, no, chacaron, 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 chacaron.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Sven D bringing you another edition of Subscriber Sunday, damn it. And I know I have not posted a video in the past week. I have actually been taking a little bit of a break, not just from YouTube and commentating, but stuff like Battlefield. I've been playing a lot of different things, a lot of Dead Island, a lot of what you're watching now, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which I do gotta say is a badass game. And if you guys are interested in seeing some gameplay from that game, definitely let me know and I'd be more than happy to bring it to you guys. Definitely enjoy the multiplayer. It's a lot of fun. Single player campaign, actually doing it co-op. The co-op campaign is absolutely amazing as well. I had a ton of fun playing that through with Millersburg. Got a ton of stuff actually recorded from it, so that is all on you guys. But we're gonna hop right into these questions. The first one for this week is the Flat Biscuit, and he asks, if you could bang any superhero, who would it be and why? You know, if I could bang any superhero, I would have to go with Storm from the X-Men. Holy shit. Storm from the X-Men. I'm not talking about Halle Berry Storm. Wait, no, Halle Berry didn't play Storm, did she? I don't know. But, you know, Storm's just always had that badass, like, you know, rough, tough, raggedy, get 'em girl type of thing going on with her. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that I could definitely see. She could definitely be a freak and do some pretty crazy shit in bed, so I'd have to definitely say Storm. It took me a little bit of thinking. If I thought about that more, I'd probably come up with another one, but, you know, I've always had a secret crush on Storm, not gonna lie. The next one is from Mugen the Vagrant, aka OJ at 360. I always get his name incorrect. He says, better celebrity police officer, Shaq or Steven Seagal? I mean, it depends. I guess I would have to go Steven Seagal. I've never been a huge Steven Seagal fan, but I've always enjoyed watching the movies because, you know, they make him out to be a badass on the level of Chuck Norris, but at the same time, he is so corny. When he does it, it's almost funny to watch. So, I mean, I could see him. Actually, he's played somewhat of a police officer role in some of his movies and stuff like that. And, you know, just watching him, he always looks so stiff. And in my opinion, he's not that great of an actor. But he has had a lot of success, and that is something that you really can't take from him. He's interesting. He's an interesting individual. Shaq, on the other hand, it would be pretty funny seeing an 8-foot fucking monster with like size 29 shoes running after people and stuff like that. Shaq's acting is right there, actually. I remember, what was the one movie he did? Shazam or something like that? I don't even know, where he was a superhero. But I would go with Steven Seagal. The next one is, again, from the Flat Biscuit. What's the worst thing you have ever said to a chick? This is easy. It's not you. It's me. That is the worst thing I have well, no. Actually, I'm not going to get into vulgar things. No, I've always respected women, and I still do. That's something I was raised on. But I would say, in general terms of dating, breaking up with a girl, you never want to say, it's not you, it's me. They will go, they will tell all her friends how much of an asshole you are, and before you know it, you really won't be able to date any girl in the towns that you live in. Unless you live in a big-ass city, then it really doesn't matter. The next one is from my boy, 208 Pyro. What is your favorite older game? I'm going to take you guys back a little ways. Going back to the Sega Genesis, I'm going to have to go Theme Park and Rock and Roll Racing. Those are two games that really stand out to me that, you know, if given the chance, I would totally love to play those games again. In particular, Rock and Roll Racing. I was actually watching some videos on YouTube of the game. It's so badass. I absolutely love it. I would totally play that game in a heartbeat. The next one is from Captain Waffle Fries. If you could get $10 million for oral sex, I'll put it, would you? $10 million, I'd probably take one for the team, yeah. Also, if you had to beat up a school kid for the lunch money, would you? Probably not. I don't think 85 cents is worth beating anyone up over. At least that's how much the lunch is in my school. Where, lastly, do you enjoy cream cheese? Absolutely. I eat a lot of bagels. Absolutely love them. Load them bitches up with cream cheese all day. The next one is from Captain Paul's gaming channel, Weapon Gaming. He says, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? I would go on... I don't know, where would I go? If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? You know, I've been watching a lot of crazy videos lately, like Man vs. Wild. They're just random videos that, you know, take you to all different corners of the earth. And I think it would be pretty cool to check out history. I'm a huge history buff. I was always into history in high school. Big history fan. And I would say almost all the history in this world really traces back to Europe, Asia, so on and so forth. You know, America, Mexico, we all have our fair share of history here in North America as well. But, you know, really, civilization, humanity pretty much started in those parts of the world. So I would have to say places in Europe, nothing in general. You know, if you guys remember Chernobyl, I think it's called, for Modern Warfare 4, or Jesus, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. Chernobyl was the town that had the nuclear reaction explosion, and I guess it's like an absolute ghost town. I was watching some awesome videos in it, and you know, it's just crazy to see a city that was once thriving, tons and tons of people, an absolute ghost town. I think to see something like that would be absolutely insane. I honestly would be pretty stoked if I got to go there and see something like that. The next one is from Kasim G. Wannabe. Do you watch Big Bang Theory? Yes, I do. Jillian is actually a huge fan of Big Bang Theory. She's got it on DVD, the seasons and everything like that. He has 3 parts to this question. Do you ever get, you remind me of Rob Dyrdek? I have had people tell me that before. 2 people that come to mind. I actually used to skateboard, which is something a lot of people don't know. And I wasn't just an average skateboarder. I actually used to be, Jesus, I can't even talk. I used to be sponsored by a local company, a local skate shop in my area. I'm actually in 2 skate videos. And I was talking to Pyro, and he wants me to upload that footage of me in a skate video at 15, 16, 17 years old. If that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know, because I definitely do something like that. And the 3rd part is, do you play Gears of War? No, I don't. I've heard a lot of great things, but I just never really got into it. I'm more of a first-person shooter type of guy. You know, Resident Evil is a 3rd-person shooter, though, and I'm enjoying that, so I would definitely be open to trying it. And he has another question of, what religion and denomination are you? I'm pretty sure I know, but I was just wondering. I was raised Catholic, but, you know, I was in a way, I guess my earlier years, I was raised Methodist as well. But I have my own unique perspective on religion that really, I would say, has aspects of a variety of different religions incorporated into one. I'm a very straightforward, plain and simple guy. I do believe in a God. I believe in the God that Christians worship. But you know, I have a different view on things. I don't think that God is just this, you know, absolute fucking monster that is going to unleash his wrath onto you. I don't really follow any of that shit at all. You know, Christians should be following the... It's really a touchy subject, but, you know, Christianity, you know, accept everyone for who they are, try to make the best of your situation, treat everyone equally. And I know a lot of Christians that are even in my family that don't do that. I have distant relatives from Tennessee in the United States that are absolute fucking, you know, Jesus freaks. And I don't say that with any disrespect, because, you know, I believe in Jesus, God, and all that stuff as well. But, you know, I think some people go way too overboard with religion. You can save that for another day. I don't get into any religious arguments. I do like to discuss religion occasionally if I got people that, you know, actually are ready to discuss it in a civil manner and aren't, you know, going at each other's throats and stuff like that. The next one is from Ryza HSX. A couple of years ago, I used to get bullied by a bunch of boys my age. It made me feel small, but one day I had enough, got angry, and I turned on one, and ever since I never got bullied by anyone. But ever since then, it feels like they have taken my confidence away from me, and I've never been the same person again. Is there a way I can get my confidence back except using therapy or talking to my parents and stuff like that? You know, I think talking to your parents and, you know, therapy, whether it be, you know, actual professional therapy or therapy just by talking to friends, family, and stuff like that, I think that is the best way to do it. And you got to think, man, nobody can take your confidence away from you except for you. If they take your confidence away, that is because you let them. You got to, you know, really have pride, dignity, and just believe in yourself to be a confident person. Obviously, you know, violence, harassing people, that doesn't solve anything. I would just try to be the bigger person, walk away from it, and be confident in yourself, knowing that you were the bigger person in that situation. Trust me, it'll work out a lot better that way, and it'll be a lot less headaches for you. He also has another part of the question: why don't you make an episode of Subscriber Sunday on the next day for the people whose questions have not been answered? I definitely would look into trying to do something like that. You know, I've been getting so many questions nowadays, I'd almost have to do one, you know, 3 or 4 days out of the week. But I'm definitely trying to jam-pack as many questions into each episode as I possibly can. The next one is from Austin Luthi. He has... or Jesus, I can't even think. He says, I looked up some steakhouses in Jamestown, which is where I live. I'm from Western New York, and Jamestown about an hour outside of Buffalo. Which one would you be more likely to go to, Bellevue East or Roberto's at Ironstone? Bellevue East by far. Bellevue East, actually, there's 2 Bellevues. There's one in Jamestown and one in Falconer, which is where I grew up at. And the Bellevue in Falconer is literally a 20-second walk from my house. Absolutely amazing food there, and the awesome thing, they give you so much food, it's unbelievable. It's absolutely mind-boggling. It's an awesome place to eat. I've heard a lot of bad things at Ironstone. I've heard a lot of people having problems with customer service, with you know, their food being cold, their food just really not being prepared well and stuff like that. So this is a no-brainer. Bellevue East all the way. And the last one for this week, people, is from Deuce X Media Up 27-8, and he's got 3 parts to this question. Is it ever wrong to be persistent about somebody that you like? Absolutely not. But, you know, it's good to try to distinguish that line between being annoyingly persistent or, you know, being persistent in the fact trying to show them that you care, and knowing when, not so much to back off, but knowing your boundaries and respecting those boundaries. He has another part that asks, have you ever tried putting peanut butter on a hamburger? Heard it's good. Try it sometime. No, I haven't. I don't know if I ever will. For you guys, I would do anything, so if you really wanted me to, I would. But, probably not so much. And he also says, I'm buying B2K tonight. Woo! I know I'm late, but whatever. B2K. What is that? Back to... I don't know. You're going to have to let me know what B2K is, my man. And that's going to wrap it up for this week, people. I know I sounded kind of goofy, a little whacked out this week. It's, you know, 4 in the morning. I've been having very late nights, work my ass off. It's been an overall long week. I'm going to put up a video kind of explaining everything with the lack of videos and everything. You know, I just needed a break and stuff like that, but you guys are amazing. It's been nice kind of hearing from you guys still, even though I haven't been posting videos for the last week. And I'll be back, people. You can count on that. But until next time, people, it is your boy, Sven D, and I will catch y'all later. Peace!